yet to get off the mark. Off the mark now, and de Kock on strike.
Yep. Left to right hand combination maintained because de Kock has played beautifully. Extra bounce.
South African batsmen have made this pitch look easy, but believe me, there's more than enough there to encourage the bowlers.
Yeah, most evident when the new batsmen come in. Cullis not shabby as a player, neither is AB de Villiers, and it's been a bit difficult for both of those when they've walked out there. It's done, well, a bit. I fielded. Not too sure what the song is. Probably a blast from the past.
And the runs are continuing as well.
That's well played. Didn't intend it to go that straight. Just a single. We'll talk a bit more about that, about this surface and what a good score is on here. South Africa now 207 for 2. We'll look to address that as this comes to an end. Final 10 overs of the innings. Couple of runs to start off in this 41st over.
So coming back to your earlier point about when you have resources, the key is to put your resources in positions where they can benefit the team the best. And that is beautifully struck this time by AB de Villiers. Runs away to the boundary. That is just a quality stroke.
Yeah, I said he'd look to address that strike rate scenario. In a couple of shots he's gone to a runner ball. Beautiful use of the feet. He's nimble. He gets to it and he places it perfectly as well. In the middle of the bat and beats long on. And that'll be a few more, 4 more, 2 in a row.
So this is where MS Dhoni has some problems. He has got options as far as bowlers is concerned, but not enough seamers under these conditions. He's got to rely on the spinners, and this is a pretty difficult pitch to bowl spin on.
He's down the pitch there. Looking to try and get at him, then changed his mind to Villiers and got onto one knee and swept.
Cracked that. He's cracked that very hard indeed. Brilliant shot from AB de Villiers.
Yes, quality shot from AB de Villiers. Middle is up in the circle, so that is an area that he might look to target. He's come down the wicket, he's advanced down, but it wasn't a half volley. Any man means it was dragged down and he's gone through with the shot. The timing was superb. There was a man on the sweeper boundary, but he barely had a chance to move. It really was off the middle of the bat. AB de Villiers is a very dangerous customer at this stage of an innings.
Still gets one. I think it's quite clear what AB's intent is.
There's plenty of options for the right-handed de Villiers to take on.
Squeezed away, back with a square. He's going to want to come back for the second. He does.
Just talking about those options, we've seen de Villiers in the years gone by. He's very adaptable.
It's clever again. There's a man down there. That's one of the 4 allowed outside the circle now. In the old days, you were allowed 1 more, but just 4 now. That's what Sean's talking about, the challenge that is provided to the bowlers. The game's changed, there's no doubt about that, particularly in India. We've seen the way India have played at home.
In deliveries. De Villiers has middled that. Yes, it's all the way. A low full toss there. But AB de Villiers, with the power he possesses, it didn't bother him in the slightest. Absolutely crunched that. And it cleared the boundary with ease.
Certainly not out of the middle. Boundaries are not small, the Wanderers. It won't be called a wide in a normal situation, it would have been, but AB certainly waltzed across wide outside the off stump. This is outstanding stuff from AB. 50 runs between these two and just 27 balls. It's gone again, this time over extra cover, and that's half a dozen more. That is a beautiful shot from AB de Villiers.
Yes, another quality one. And that brings up 50 for AB de Villiers. 52 of 38 deliveries. He's gone there with 2 sixes in this over. And as we've said before, he can really be very destructive, Ken de Villiers, at this stage of an innings, particularly when he finds himself in. Here's an example: 4 fours, 2 sixes, 38 deliveries, and he's still at the crease hoping to take this a little bit further.
So that's the first time in 17 games that they've gone past the 300 mark, South Africa. With de Villiers doing that in style.
And it's just got to do with the bowling. If you're going to go for that Yorker, you've got to get it in there. If it's a low dipping full toss, you'll get punished. On this occasion, that's length. And at the Wanderers we've seen, if you get any decent bat contact, there's a good chance you'll clear the fences.
On his protection, on the bounce. Beautifully struck by AB.
Yeah, it's actually another one he's got away with.
Oh, he's cracked that. It's another terrific shot from AB de Villiers. It's on the bounce. It's another boundary.
Once again, length at the end here from the Indian bowlers. And Mohit on this occasion decides to try and bang it in back over length. De Villiers in this fine form is not going to miss out on these opportunities. Here we go. It's a length delivery. He just frees up his arms, middles it baseball style. No one at mid-wicket. There's a huge gap there for him to aim at, and he pulls it off.
This really is going to give India some serious headaches for the rest of this one-day series. They really have been pretty poor at the death here. We often talk about South Africa and how they haven't got it right at the death when they've been bowling over the last couple of years, but this is certainly not good. Advancing down the track this time, and he's sliced that away for another half a dozen. These umpires are going to need some massaging, I think, at the break. They have sore shoulders shortly.
Richard Ellsworth had a sore back before the start of play, so interesting there. De Villiers once again moving down the wicket, giving himself a little bit of room, opens the face, knows that there's no one back at third man. So if he gets the open face and gets the bat on ball, there's a good chance to go for a boundary. He gets better contact than probably expected, and that's flown the whole way for another 6.
And now 17 runs from this over. It's been an outstanding way to finish. 2 balls remaining. And this the 49th. Full toss this time. He's hammered that nice and straight. And he's got it away for another boundary. Superb. Absolutely superb.
There's not much more you can say. It's just really good cricket here from AB de Villiers. Got it low on the bat. Didn't get the sort of contact he was really after. But it was still good enough. Straight over the bowler's head. Shikadavan tries to make as many yards as he can. Dives. Gets a hand at it, but it's in vain. It's another boundary. No one's going to go speak to the bowler. We haven't seen any of the players go. No captain. No one's going to go discuss what line, what length, whether they should be bowling Yorkers or slow balls.
Stand is worth 96. He's got that one over the keeper. Maybe he's going to be very quick and scamper back for the second. That's going to take the stand to 98, and yet again it's been a brilliant over from the home team. He's got that away for 4. In fact, it's gone for 6. That brings up the 100 stand. What a magnificent performance from these two.
Shami just sits there in disbelief. What more can I do? What must I do? De Villiers comes across the crease, gets underneath it. We've seen him do this on a couple of occasions in T20 cricket, a couple of times in one-day cricket as well. So versatile. He knows how to score around the wicket. Here we go. He moves across. It's dragged down a length. He just gets underneath it and watches with success. Got big on him, but still gets enough bat contact on it to take it the whole way. His team are loving it, absolutely loving it.
And it was a delivery of 140 k's per hour. Got him this time. The length was right, the accuracy was spot on, and that's the result.
Yeah, Shami has been the pick of the bowlers, so he deserves wickets. But his length at the